peace, the healthiest people will be isolated and bred to produce offspring for the Empire. The newborns will be indoctrinated from the umbilical cord. The conquest of the world will need an army of millions of superhumans. Swarms of black angels will darken the sun. Bloody roses grow everywhere in the Red Garden, a poetic name for the conquered Earth.
Sentinel transmission masts are designed by the Empire's engineers. The slaves will build them and thus perfect their own cages. The slave builds his own prison. CS technology enables the Empire to manipulate the weather. Climate change bends to us, not the other way around. We will be climate change. We are the climate!
Yes, we are truly. God's thoughts are no longer free. The remaining powers won't dare attack us. We hold 2 billion people hostage. Either in the coma of the blood farms or the labor camps of the pots. One step into the Empire, and we cut them off. The future will reveal whether our adversaries still value democracy and human rights when they're no longer deterred by the blade in the hostage's throat.
The face of the capitals is changing. Familiar militias, the Blood Moon Division, and other immortal soldiers march victoriously through the streets. Aurelian soldiers raise the banner atop the Eiffel Tower. Emperor von Drac marches through the Brandenburg Gate. The Moscow Kremlin glows in a crimson light. The banner of the Orloffs and the Red Rose freezes in the howling snowstorm Rome. The Eternal City is now ruled by the Eternals.
The Immortals have triumphed. Europe and America belong to Homo Noctis. They have crowned themselves as the pinnacle of creation. It feels like a dream where antiquity and modernity merge seamlessly. Emperors and generals gleam in polished armor. The horses they ride emerge from the gene labs of the 13 houses. They shape humans and animals according to their desires. The once bustling villages and small towns are deserted. Not a single human soul in sight. Politicians and the parliaments have been replaced by my kin. Modern art is banished from all institutions. Postmodern buildings are torn down and destroyed.
iPhone's over. There is more to drink than ever before. The increased supply of blood pushes us beyond the limits of the superhuman. My senses are sharper than ever. My mind has never been so clear, though I too am haunted by visions and voices. At times it feels as if angels are singing. The children beneath the earth dream great battles.
The Americans have conquered the North American continent. Grandmaster Lysander Morris has declared himself the eternal God President of free America. Emperor Jordan Maxwell and the rest of the Big Five have moved into the White House. However, even this residence will only be temporary. House Governor is planning the creation of a radiant American superpower within the Empire. The
The arete, the self-improvement. And no, self-improvement does not mean going to the gym and not jerking off. What use are muscles, pent-up sexual energy, and a straight-edge lifestyle if you're sitting in a basement? I know porn-addicted alcoholics with matchstick arms who were more influential than any of these escaped gurus. And that's just because they went out into the world and wanted to make a difference in reality.
It is a foggy night in the London district of Mayfair. The streets are so quiet since the Immortals seized power. So quiet that the ringing of Big Ben's bells carries clearly to my window. The rain churns up the earth. It smells of ash. The tears of heaven wipe away the traces of the fighting. I am being watched. There are surveillance cameras everywhere. I have no contact with the outside world. My heart is empty. During the day, shootings take place. At night, you can hear the laughter of the victors in the streets. There is said to be resistance in Scotland and Cornwall, but it is only a matter of time. The royal family is divided. Some members have allied themselves with the Immortals. The rest were executed this morning. The 5 most powerful of the British bloodline are Grimwell, Wolfsbane, and a red-haired devil named Whitby. 2 women have joined the council. Lady Mortimer and Beaumont. The pack of 5 tyrants took up residence at Buckingham Palace today. Where the King's Guard once marched, Blood Moon soldiers now stand silent sentinel. They bear the emblem of the Blood Rose and Cerridon's crest. It is said to symbolize the sword of the Arthurian legend.
I hate the slave morality of humanity. They are collectively finished. Failed democracy, human rights, messed up charity. Oh no, cockroaches might feel attacked and then Jesus won't like me anymore. That's the core message of all modern human thinking.
The camera pans to the Emperor. He has glowing eyes like the moon. The white cloak with the fist of Palladius flutters in the wind. The Yandrock battle armor turns into a deadly obsidian blade in the sunshine. Blood Moon bodyguards hold the Rose banner, shredded by gunfire, as they stride singing as gods of war over the bleeding carcass.
What is worth living for? What do the young people have in this time? Do we still have a strong sense of community among the people, a functioning nation? Do we have a strong faith? Do we have family? No. The only thing left for young people is the arete. Without it, nothing matters, because it is everything.
Vampire bodies are not cold. We are not the living dead from the myths of horror stories. Judith sometimes calls us highly functional mutants. We breathe, we bleed, we have a heartbeat. We even have a reflection. Normal bullets can kill us, but only with difficulty. Sunlight burns us. Silver kills us instantly. Garlic is toxic to us. We are immortal and stronger than they are. I have heard that a Blood Moon soldier could take down 100 or more ordinary mortals in combat. Even a female vampire has the strength to knock over a car. I saw it in Norway. Princess Vilda was smaller and more delicate than me. She hurled and tore people apart. For us, it is always a perverse dance of raw power and deadly precision. The noblest god has chosen the body of the most savage beast. I watched Ronan Gallagher and his unit in the sport. They run faster and jump further than any athlete. Humanity has no idea what it is up against. Not yet.